Hello there, guys. I thought I would just jump on live here and talk to you and see what comes out of my mouth. So, today I want to talk about manifestation. And I was thinking about an experience I had way, way back before I got into this material here. So, when I was little, I used to watch Oprah Winfrey. She had the Oprah show, and I loved watching it. And one of the shows she did, she talked about manifestation and how to manifest what you want. And I remember at that show, she got me to draw a picture. She said, draw a picture of what you want. So I draw a picture of myself on the stage. And at that time, I also wanted to be part of a talent show called Shooting to the Stars. Very like in Norwegian, it's called Stjerner i sikte. So translated to English, it's like shooting to the stars. Really good translation. Anyhow, she made me draw that picture. So I draw myself on the stage. And something that also happened to me after I draw the picture of myself on stage, I saw this picture and I could feel that it was me there on the stage. And what I did with that picture, I left it and I put it on the side. But I still felt like I'm going to be on this show. And what happened? The show announced a couple of days later that they were looking for people to be on the show. So my mind already had decided I'm going to be on that show. So I sent in an application. And after I sent the application in, I let it go. But I still held a picture in my mind. I'm going to be on that show. So I started practicing because when you're going to be on a TV show, you want to start practicing. So I started practicing and singing every day. And then I received a call back saying they want me to come on audition. And at that time, I was 16 years old. So I said, of course, I'm going to come. Like I already knew I was going to be on the show. So I went to the audition and I was really calm. This was very interesting because I've already practiced at home and I practiced in my mind that everything was going to work out. So I got on the audition. It was my turn to sing. And I was singing. I was not nervous at all. I was calm. I was centered. I was focused. And the audition went over like that really quickly. And after I was done singing, one of the guys who was in the jury in charge of picking up people, he came running after me. And he said, Ingjerd, if you would be on the show, would you be willing to cut your hair? And I just said, yes, right away. I didn't think, I just said yes right away. And I had this good feeling that it was done. So I left home. And when I got home a couple of days after, I got a call back and they said, you're going to be in the show. So do you see how we are manifesting? We first have to make a decision that we want something. And then we have to start moving towards it. So our intuition is helping us with ideas, what we can do. So when we get ideas, we have to act on them. So when I saw some days after I made the decision that they opened for audition, what did I do? I took action. I took action and I signed up and said, I'm going to be on that audition. So that is how we manifest. We have to decide what we want. And then we have to be open to receive information about what to do and then act on it. And act on it. And like at the end, when the guy said to me, are you willing to cut your hair? And I said, yes. Because I knew that if I would say no, then I would say no to the universe. I could still keep my long hair. And I did, because when I came on that audition or that TV show, they didn't ask me to cut my hair. But what this guy was doing, he was testing me if I was willing to do what it takes to be a winner, if I was willing to go the extra mile. And when I said yes to him, then it was done. So, this, just think about this. Anything you want in life, you can have it, you can manifest it, but you first have to make a decision that you want it, and then you have to go for it. Anything. So, the same happened to me. I wanted a job in New York, and I applied for the same job 3 times. But something was different the third time I applied for it. Because the third time I said, I know I have the skill and talent, and this job is mine. And I did the same as with the audition. I let it go. And then a couple of days, they called me back and said they want to interview me. And then when I had the interview, I had practiced before the interview how that would go. So I was calm, I was centered, I was focused. And the cool thing is also during the interview, when the interview was done, they said, do you want a job? And I said, yes. So do you see? You got to decide what you want. When you decide what you want, the opportunities will be presented to you. And it's your job to act on it. And when you act on it, the universe gives you more because you're clear. So I just wanted to share this story with you because as I'm preparing for the event we're going to have in January, I want you to think about how important it is to make a decision to make your goal move towards you. Wishing and hoping will not take you there. And many people will say, oh, just feel good and stay in the feminine energy. Yes, the feminine energy is great, but you got to move towards it. You got to take action. You got to do things that can be a bit uncomfortable. So for me, being a little bit uncomfortable, even though I had rehearsed in my mind, was to go on that stage and sing. Because I tell you, I was shaking. I was a little bit scared. But if I didn't do it, I wouldn't feel how it would feel to go to the next level. Because this is what growth is about. Because a goal is not about getting. Every time we go for the goal, it's about the growth, the mindset growth. So I want to thank you guys for following along. And I want to wish you still a wonderful, wonderful Christmas and a beautiful evening. I'm going into my class now with my lovely students. So still have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. Bye.